I think they can see us both. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Did you say you're ready? What's going on, dickweeds? That's better. Hey? Fucking right. Oh. That background sound you guys are hearing? I don't know if you're hearing it, but I think you probably are. It's the heat. It's really cold here today. What is it today? It was like minus 40 something earlier.
It was minus 42 when we got up, so I don't know what it was overnight.
Yeah. So it's really fucking cold, and the heat's going to keep on kicking on. So if you're hearing it, just fucking ignore it. Hey? Bloop! Oh fuck. Hang on. No wasting. Hey? Okay. Today's Saturday. You should know that. But if you didn't, Donna's here to tell you.
It's Saturday.
Don't forget to like and subscribe. Don't forget your mother's a whore. ...
And your father's a gigolo?
Fucking prick. Okay. So we gotta add the ... because if we didn't...
No.
Okay, let's just continue. Hey. Look at that. My hair's all knotted. I haven't been able to get into the shower yet. No time. Hey. I've been too busy, you know. Donna keeps making me bang her. I gotta shovel driveways. Bang her again. Like, I can't keep up no more. You're making my bones weak, Donna.
Right.
I'm gonna need a new hip soon. Anyway, it's so cold. We might as well go ahead, Don. Tell them about the car doors.
Okay.
All I got to say about the car doors is fuck. Hey. Cocksucker.
Okay, yesterday during the day it was mild, and then the temperature dropped quite fast, right?
Yeah, it dropped real fast.
So I went out and to start the car this morning to go to do some errands, and I went to go fucking pull on the door, right, and I couldn't get it fucking open.
You couldn't get it over.
So I went around the car,
and
I tried that other door, right? But then I noticed, right?
She tried door. Fuck! She tried door number 2.
Would not open.
No opening.
And I look down and I see nothing but ice, like the buildup of ice on those small little fucking cars it'll bend the door.
Yeah.
So, anyways, I come in and I said,
I showed you guys before, like, a year or two ago, I opened up the fucking passenger side door and the little corner part curled up and bent. We don't want that happening again. Hey, that's $700 to fix a little thing like that, just so you guys know. I don't know if I told you guys that. It's $700 if your door bends from opening it from the fucking snow, just a little curl in the bottom corner. They'll charge you $700 to fix it. We've been through that. It makes you want to cry.
I come in and I say to Ed, I can't get the car.
I think I cried.
Open. So he goes out.
Yeah, I went out. And she couldn't get the doors open, so I went out and I got not the passenger side. I got the driver's side open. It didn't open easy. And the bottom corner, I was watching it. I was hoping it wasn't going to bend. And it did bend, but there's water buildup that turned to ice, you know? And that's what made the passenger side bend the first time, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I'm looking at it, I'm opening the doors like, for fuck's sakes, please don't bend. And I'm watching like the metal. Well, what there is of metal in that car. There's not very much metal there. But I watched it scrape across the fucking ice, and the ice was like going pop, 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 and it was shooting like little pieces out of the door frame, you know? It didn't bend, but my fuck, I thought it was gonna the whole time. It was a scary fucking moment. It was a $700 moment, hey?
Well,
fuck's sakes.
We let the car run for like half an hour before I left. Then Ed gave me the spare keys because he said, just leave the car run while you go in, like, so it...
Yeah, you can't, it's too cold, you can't shut the car off.
So...
It's gotta run.
But then I noticed later on, I went to the liquor store, and I came out.
She came out.
And I noticed there was a car, like a small car like ours, but not a Kia. It was something else, right?
Yeah.
And the first thing I turned around to look in the passenger door, same fucking, the ice is unfucking believable.
Well, here's the thing, right? Here in Timmins, you get a lot of snow and it gets cold as fuck. And then a few days, it'll get a little bit mild, right? And so all the ice melts and it goes into the door frame of the car. And because you're in a low car, like one of the ones low to the ground, like that's what we're in, and the car she's talking about that she's seen today.
Mm-hmm.
Because you're so low to the ground, right? And all that shit's leaking to the bottom part of the door frame, because that's where all the...
It runs off, right?
Yeah, that's where all the action happens, right? The trouble. It's because the car's so low to the ground, and like on our street, for instance, the plow doesn't really go by that often, so the snow is constantly right there at the bottom of the door frame when you pull into the driveway.
Uh-huh.
So it keeps everything frozen at the bottom of the car, right? You know what I mean? So having a low car like what we have is not good here in Timmins. Like, this car is good for, like, you know, maybe here in Canada, like in Ontario, let's say, a Kia, like we have a Kia Forte. That's a cool car for probably in Toronto, right? If you're in Toronto,
where you don't get much snow.
Yeah, you wouldn't have that much. You wouldn't have no problems probably. But here in Timmins, there's just so much snow, and you're so low to the ground. Everything stays frozen, right? So like when you're going to open up the doors, they're creaking so bad that you can just tell that something's gonna bend soon.
Yeah,
it happened to us a few years ago. That's why I know what I'm talking about. And I'm trying so hard not for that to happen again, but I think this is the coldest winter we've ever had in Timmins that we've been here.
I don't remember it. There would be 1 or 2 days, right? Or maybe 5 out of all the winter. This is bad.
Yeah, and we're like on, February what today? Or is January?
It's February.
Is it February?
Yeah.
February what?
12?
Maybe. Anyway, It's still cold. The snow's not going nowhere, you know. And I'm surprised I got no damage yet on the doors. You know what I mean? I thought one of those doors would have fucking bent for sure, but no, not yet. So like,
only one person could use the car right now. Nobody could go for
yeah, like Donna had to go. Like, okay, so we got some of this dip the other day. If you guys have been watching, I told you guys recently we had to get onion dip because there's not a big selection of dip here in Timmins, Ontario. Well, right now the Ruffles chips. Usually we get Ruffles chips to go with the dip because like plain Ruffles is the best for dip, right? But they're not on sale. They're like an arm and a cock right now for a bag of them fucking things.
2 for $7.
Yeah, that's too much. So we got some Lay's Originals. Now they're good for dip too. Like the Ruffles. But the problem is, right, because they're more fragile. How do you say it? Fragile. What'd I say? Fragile. You gotta when you go into the dip with these ones, you gotta go slow, right, like that. Because if you don't, you go like this, and then you go to pick it up. Look at that, another break, and next thing you know,
way too much dip.
Yeah, and you keep doing that all night. Next thing you know, you got dip on your knuckles.
Oh my god,
Nobody wants dip knuckles.
I want to say something else about the stupid car because I know it's anyways.
Go ahead.
When I went to Independent this morning, right? Ed says to me, the trunk should open fine.
It should.
But
Did it?
We'll test it before you go, but I forgot about it.
Yeah, we forgot to test it.
So I go into Independent.
The only reason we need a trunk, back doors won't open.
No.
Well, they will, but only that much. And you can't really squeeze anything in there, right?
You need like a heated garage.
And the reason Dawn needed the trunk is because she went to get me she went to the store this morning and got me 2 beers to hold me off.
2 beers and...
Yeah, two tall boys of Molson Canadian. What beer is all about? Hey?
I got... Yeah.
Yeah, and then she went back at 10 because the beer store don't open at 10. She got 2 of these at the grocery store for me this morning.
Yeah, okay, so I came out with it, right? And I was like, okay, I'll pop the trunk.
Well, that's what I was going to say. The reason she needed the trunk to work is because when she went back later on after getting the 2 beers, she had to put the case in the trunk because, like, if she gets pulled over with that, like, sitting beside her.
No, yeah. But, like, when I...
That's why we needed a working trunk. Okay, go ahead with your...
Okay, so
what you're saying?
Okay, so I was at Independent, okay? So I popped the trunk, right? It comes up. I'm trying to shut the trunk now. Oh, because it was only 1 passenger. What the fuck did I get there this morning? Oh, I remember. Before
Donna continues, my dad passed away last month on the 23rd of January, and for some reason the time for us
is
like this morning I got up and I was crying. I thought my dad, like, I was thinking, fuck, tomorrow will be 2 weeks that my dad's been gone, and Don's only been 3 weeks. Like, I was crying a little bit because, like, it's Saturday. Usually I'd say, like, not every Saturday, but, like, today I would have said to my dad, like, you know, if you're not doing nothing today, I'm going to come visit, you know, and see what the fuck's up, right? But he wasn't there for me to call, so it was kind of sad. And, anyway, go ahead, Donna, you can talk.
Okay, so...
I need a moment.
So, okay, the trunk pops, and I go to close it. And it's bouncing back up. So I'm like looking in the part there because sometimes ice builds up in that thing, you know, we have to push it out.
Gotta push it out.
And so I do that and it bounces back up and I was like, okay, fuck, I'm gonna have to call Eddie and he's gonna have to tell me what to do or I'll just drive home with the trunk bouncing around.
Yeah, like either I'm walking to the grocery store, but if it's just a trunk, I would have told her just drive home, leave it open. Who gives a fuck?
And then I was like, I looked up.
It's a trunk.
You know,
it's not like it's the fucking passenger door.
Well, you know, so I just like I look up and I'm looking at the fucking lock and I'm wondering, is there something wrong with the lock? Maybe the lock's frozen. No, that's not the fucking problem. Because the fucking there's like the gas pulley thing, the gas lever or whatever, right?
Yeah.
And then there's the trunk lever. But they're so close to the fucking, they're, you know, to like the flooring, right?
Yeah.
And because it was so cold.
The car's a low rider, really.
So when I pulled the
so everything on the floor part of the car.
Well,
actually, everything's frozen. Like everything totally. Even the wipers are fucked. They're going real slow But yeah, the lower you go on the car, everything's more fuckier.
So I go back and I was like, I'm gonna fucking look at the trunk lever thing, whatever it's called, right?
Yeah.
And it was. When I pulled it, it stayed fucking up. So I fucking went and pushed it down, and I figured out by myself. But, you know.
And see, that's a good thing. I was going to mention something before you continue. Those of you that have been watching, we've been doing this YouTube shit for 4 years now. In like the last 2.5 years, I told you guys like of Donna's problem, her thing, her brain thing. She's got the MS, and sometimes she forgets stuff. But if she's like figuring out trunk problems when it's frozen, I think her noggin's probably working okay. So we don't got anything to worry about right now. Okay, go ahead. Because a lot of people know, like only a year ago, she was going out to the car after leaving a grocery store, and she couldn't find the car.
Yeah, they were.
Her shit wasn't working that good, but she's been doing like a lot of thinking things for the last while, and
yeah, I figured it.
It seems like her thinking's on, so
yeah.
I don't think we've got anything to worry about right now. Okay, go ahead with your story.
Well, that's all I was going to say though. Is that, you know, that's how cold it was. That the stupid trunk button fucking stayed up. Usually you pull it and then it just goes back down, or the spring action or whatever. And the spring's not fucking broken there, because it was working just perfectly fine yesterday, right, when we were out before it got cold. So it's, you know, I recommend not. Don't buy one of those cars if you. Don't buy a fucking low car. If there's a lot of snow.
It doesn't matter what make it is.
Just.
Here in Timmins, Ontario, a low car
is not good for
anything.
It's
not good. No, it stays too frozen. Like, it's too cold. If you're in a truck, like, the truck's up, like, what, 2, 3, 4 feet? You know what I mean? Like, so when you warm it up, the interior warms up, and it's not so close to the ground. But in a car like that, it warms up inside, but everything down low still, like, when you're driving, it's like you hear it's like wood. It's like you're driving a wooden car. Yeah. It's bad.
And I was like,
I don't know if it's like that everywhere in Canada, but here in Timmins, Ontario, with the cold weather,
it's
like I've never heard those sounds on cars before, and our car sounds fucked.
Plus, there's barely any room in the wheel, like in the wheel well area. There's between where the tire and the inside is. It's a fucking.
Yeah, to kick the ice out of there is almost impossible.
You gotta wait till like the ice will probably come out of there.
And the noise it creates is fucked.
It's not. Anyways, I would not recommend buying.
If you buy a new car, don't get a little car.
Get something.
Well, then again, see, that's the thing. Right now, we're going to tell you not to buy a little car, but then summer's going to come around. We're going to tell you to buy a little car. Yeah, it's cheap on gas, right? But in the wintertime here, you know, the gas ain't cheap anymore, but it's still cheaper than a truck, right? But all the other shit that comes with it, I don't know if it's worth it. Like I got a dent in the fucking car I got to get fixed. I got a back bumper that's cracked on 2 sides that need to get fixed because the fucking road and the ice. And
I looked up how much that piece costs, because it's not.
How much? It's going to cost you $500.
No, you don't. It's that plastic piece. It's by itself.
How much?
$89.
Oh, okay. Well, that's not bad. $89 ain't bad, but
it sounds like it just fucking clips into the fucking
last
bumper.
time I had a fucking what fucking car was that, Don? I don't remember what car it was.
Tell me what was.
Remember that blue one we got smashed into?
Yeah.
Dude smashed into the back of it
and
here in Timmins. Yeah, but not the transport time. This happened we got hit twice in this blue car we used to have. Once by a transport, but that part there, like, that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about the next time. a few days later, maybe a week later,
Yeah.
a truck smashed into the back of us.
Yeah.
What was I gonna say though?
Something maybe about the bumper.
Oh yeah. That bumper only ended up with a fucking dent. That was an old school car. I forget what kind of car it was. Ended up with a little dent in it, and to repair the dent was only like $80-something, right? And she's saying it's $80-something for the same kind of cracks right now. But the thing is, this car is going to keep on doing that every fucking year probably. So it's like $89 a year to have a back bumper here in Timmins, Ontario. And really, I should probably explain it better. For those of you cocksuckers that didn't watch the video, I talked a bit, like when I explained this shit, like, I don't know how long ago it even was. Not too long ago. The city didn't plow the fucking street, and you can't just park on other streets because you get a ticket. So one night we had to come down the street
We had to
and
we
get,
had to
get the car in the driveway. So when we came down the street, we could hear nothing but cracking and popping, and we were wondering, like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
it sounds
it's
like the bottom of the car is getting ripped off.
Yeah, because Ed was driving because
I was getting pissed off, but at the same time, the car, like, we can't just leave it there because, you know,
you get fucking
the
tickets.
city's fucked. So I didn't know what the cracking was. So days later, I was outside. I was kicking some of that fucking shit off around the wheel well, and I noticed, well, that little part that goes to there's a black part that goes, what do you call them? Mud flaps. That's what they used to be called. I don't think they're called that anymore.
I don't think so.
Little mud plastics now. Or there's little plastic things where the mud flaps are supposed to go on like a bigger, like on a truck, you know? You know what I'm talking about. Well, our car's white and the plastic flat part is black. I noticed there's like a little space between it. So I started feeling underneath and I realized, for fuck's sakes, the bumper underneath has a split in it. And then so I went around to the other side and I figured, okay, well, let me feel there too, right? There's a split over there too. On the first side I started feeling on, that's the big fucking split. It's real bad on that side.
I know it's really bad.
The left side, or right side, sorry. So that's the fucking passenger side. The passenger side, the back bumper's fucked.
Yeah, if you're
Driver's side, it's got a little crack in it. It's probably not going to take much to, like, for the fiberglass dicks or whatever they are. Like, what is that even? Is it fiberglass?
No, I already told you what it was. It's plastic.
It's just all plastic?
Yeah, it's just a plastic piece that you buy that you clip in.
Oh no, the bumper's cracked. We need a bumper.
It's the black piece underneath, right?
Oh,
I
didn't stick my head
No,
under
it's
there.
not,
I felt.
It's not the white piece. It's the black plastic piece. It's called a rear something panel.
Well, anyway.
It's $89, but you have to put it like you. It seems very fucking cheap. I wish.
Okay, the video's getting a little long. This video is supposed to be a little bit more than what you guys are getting right now. I had a little bit more planned, but...
We started talking about the stupid car.
Yeah.
And the gold.
So I'm going to get in this road toke. Donna,
yeah.
You had something about a homeless bum?
A road toke? You already did your second?
Or no, sorry. This ain't my road toke. This is my second... My road toke... I'm going to get in a bong toke.
Okay.
Donna's going to tell you about a homeless bum. We got some fucking buckets, or not buckets, pots filled over there because we're planting some seeds because we want to grow some weeds. I got an extension cord going in the grow tent upstairs. I can take you guys up there and stick that shit in there. That's part of the video too, because, like, why not, right? It might get age restricted, but we don't care. It's Saturday. But we want to get everything off the list here first before we do that.
Okay.
And you got homeless bum. And before Dawn tells you about the homeless bum, the last thing on the list... my brother Mike, you guys know him as Flat Earth Mike because, yeah. Anyway, he messaged. We got a group. When my dad passed away, I mentioned to one of my brothers to create a group for all of us to be in. I forget what brother it was, but anyway, one of them, whoever it was, created that group. So me and my 9 brothers, there's 10 of us in that group, so we all stay in touch, so we all know what's going on with each other. So like every once in a while I ask them all if they're all doing okay, because if they're not doing okay since my dad passed away, maybe I can help them with whatever you know, like maybe there's something going on in their life where my dad would help them out, and you know, like I did, whatever, you know what I'm talking about. Anyway, so what was I saying, Donna? Oh yeah, so in that room, Mike, Flat Earth Mike, he said there's a UFC tonight. I don't really watch UFC. I don't know much about it. I used to watch the original stuff, but then we quit. Me and Donna quit the UFC a long time ago. Mm-hmm. I don't know why, we just did. But anyway, there's a UFC fight tonight. I think it's in Windsor, Ontario. So if you're into that shit, go and check it out. Figured I would like tell you guys because I had no idea there was a fight tonight. Okay, Donna, tell them what you have to tell them. Then we gotta like do what we're doing there, bring it upstairs, and.
Okay. Minus 42 in all day, like minus in the.
Oh, it was cold as fuck.
Minus
today.
like 36 at 10:30. Like
look at. I don't know if you guys can see, but look at my skin. Cracked skin, bleeding. I got hand cunts everywhere. Hey. Go ahead.
Okay, so I go to, that's where I went first this morning. I went to the Metro. That's why the thing...
For the 2 beer.
For the 2 beer, I went to the Metro. Okay, I'm driving.
2 beers she got me.
I'm thinking, oh, like there's not many, like I don't see any homeless people out today. It's probably too
Did
cold.
I say that? Yeah, I told you guys. She went to get me 2 beers to hold me off till the beer store open.
But it wasn't at Independent. It was Metro. I went to Metro this morning.
And you guys might be saying, why don't you guys just get the 12-pack at the fucking Metro?
Because it's more.
They charge more. It's cheaper at the beer store. So she got me 2 beers to hold me off this morning. Went to the fucking beer store at 10. Worked out for us.
No homeless people at all. I was got 2 beers, there was nobody in the Metro that was at the cashes. So I was maybe, 2 minutes in there? Come out, the cane guy's he's already over at his fucking corner, right? Then I noticed more like at 10:30 because I had to do some other things around that time. There were so many homeless people. And the thing that gets me...
Bums everywhere.
There's this one... particular person at the Tim Hortons over there that we usually go to, right?
Yeah.
This morning at 10:30, because I went there. That was my last stop before I came home. I went back to that Tim Hortons at what? 4:30ish, 4:45.
I honestly don't
remember.
remember.
And that same person is still sitting fucking there. That's a.
Well, that's because that place is a hot spot. The bum sits there. The homeless bum guy. If you're from Timmins, you know what we're talking about. Boy, the Metro here in Timmins. When you're leaving, like everybody leaves the fucking. There's 2 lines that go to the fucking Tim Hortons. Both lines leave the same way. You're either turning that way or going straight and then turn out. Most people go straight to turn out. The bum knows that. So if he stands there with his goddamn sign, and people all day long give him donuts, coffee, sandwiches, $20 bills, whatever they got, you know what I mean? It's a hot spot. That's why he's not gonna leave, because like fucking...
No, I know, but the Tim Hortons over here,
yeah,
there was somebody sitting there. That's what I'm saying. From 10:30.
Oh, that's a different Tim Hortons?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I thought she was talking about the guy over here.
No.
That cocksucker, he found a gold mine. A gold mine when it comes to...
And then sitting on like a fucking crate or something
begging.
like that. That's like a whole day's fucking pay.
He found a gold mine, a beggar's gold mine. That's why he's there every day. So who did you find today? What did you see?
I said they were at the Tim Hortons over where we're off of Toke Street or whatever.
Oh yeah, that.
Okay,
yeah.
right before there's right before the trash can, like how you're just.
Or by that taco place. That one.
The person was there from 10:30 when I went there till fucking 4:45.
Can you give me a big chip, Donna? You can keep telling them your story, but I want to.
My story's done.
We got a lot. See, we got a mix of people that watch our channel, right? We got people that like the gossip. We like people that like the fucking weeds and stuff, and we got people that like to just watch everyday shit, right? And well, there might be people that watch for other things too. I really don't know. But anyway, we're gonna change the video up a little bit now. Just hang on. We're 30 minutes in. And we don't want this to be too long, so we're going to be a little bit quick. You ready to get up, Donna? I'm going to need your help. Yeah. Okay. I'm taking off the light shade thing. Hopefully the fucking microphone's working. Here's how we know. Like, if the sound sounds really fucked, the microphone's not working. But if it sounds like just like a couple little simple clicks, the microphone's working. Hey? Just so you know. Some of you guys, like, some people have better speakers than others, you know, so. Fuck! Hey? Look at that fucking mess that Donna made.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get to it. Okay, so we planted some dope plants not too long ago, but they ended up moldy. And so, like, we had to throw it. Is my face okay? I don't got, like, fucking dip on my face, do
it's
I?
Fine.
Yeah, I don't want to have dip on my face. That's not cool. Okay, so anyway, we had some plants going not too long ago, and they ended up moldy for some reason. I don't know why. So they didn't grow. We had to toss that shit away. So today, Donna threw some more soil in here. And look at that. I put a nice finger hole in each pot so we don't gotta fuck around. And here's what we're working with today. So, here, Donna, hold my beer. Here's what we're gonna do. Just so you guys know. We'll keep up with everything and let you guys know how everything's Fuck! Hey? Is it progressing or progressing? Progressing. We'll let you know how everything's progressing over the weeks. But if we don't, remind me so I can tell you. So anyway, I got a seed here, a Death Star seed. It came with one of my orders. It was in the weeds. Hey? So I saved the seed. Let's open it up. It's open. See? Hopefully you guys can see right there. We're gonna... Oh, for fuck's sakes. Get in there. Okay, so it's in the hole. Donna? This one is Death Star. Over here, I got a baggie now. Donna actually packaged this. We just recently got an order from Kootenai Botanicals. And the peanut butter breath, I found a seed in there, and it's kind of dark. You guys can see it right there. Pull that out, Donna. I know, like a lot of you, I'm only an expert on smoking this stuff. I'm not an expert on growing it. I want to be, hey, but I'm not. I just know about smoking it. But I know a lot of you cocksuckers know how to grow it because I've seen your pictures and video clips and stuff. So you guys tell me what you think. Okay, I found this. It's not really coming in. There you go. Okay. My hands are a little fucked because I got bad dry skin and stuff, and just, yeah, ignore that. Anyway, I found that seed, and it's, where the fuck did it go? Goddamn, Donna. Fuck.
You lost the fucking seed.
I think I dropped it on the floor.
Oh, for fuck's sakes, Eddie.
Okay, you guys seen it. Don't worry, I'll find it eventually. Anyway, that seed is peanut butter breath. Did you find it?
Yeah.
Donna found it. Donna's real good on her hands and knees.
I'm gonna bite you in your car.
Okay, she found the seed. It looked kind of dark, and I've always heard that darker seeds are the best seeds for growing. So, that one there, I hope you... Where's the hole? Hey, where's the hole? Okay, for fuck's sakes, did the seed go in the hole? Okay, you guys can see the seed. See it there? Alright. That one there is peanut butter breath. Hey? We want to mark that so we don't forget. Okay, and we got two more over here. And yeah. You guys might know Unplug 705 from the comments section below, but for fuck's sakes, he changed his name though. Ethan. What did he call himself now?
I don't know.
You don't know. He's got a monkey picture and he calls himself. If you're watching, I still call you Unplug 705. I'm always gonna call you 705. Maybe you should change your name back to 705. Ethan Shorts. Is that what it is? It might be Ethan Shorts. I don't know. For fuck's sakes.
Okay, get on with it.
Anyway, he sent me seeds last year. You guys might remember. Well, I still got some black dreams. Well, I got some gingivitis too, but we're not going to use that right now. I got some black dreams. Hang on. How many seeds are there?
2.
No, there's 3. Okay, Donna, come here. Pop that open. I need you to dump 1 in each of those 2 last fucking... But save the last seed, because we're going to use that in the summer probably. Hey? We'll do some outdoor... Some outdoor growing in the summer, but yeah. Okay, so Donna threw a seed in there. You guys can see that. And she threw 1 in there. I don't know if you're going to be able to... There you go. Okay. So all you need to do, Donna, move your titty. Just,
I already know.
Yeah, you already know. Okay, so now, let's take them upstairs, Donna, real quick before we end this. So just grab 1. We'll come back for the others. So we're gonna go upstairs. Some of you guys, we got some new subscribers. Hang on, it might get a little dark here. I don't know, but we got some new subscribers. We got a grow tent. My son Michael gave it to us, I think last year. And we're gonna, I hooked up the extension cord for the light today. So maybe, that'll keep the mold from fucking growing. So Donna threw 1 right there, see? We don't need to plug it in tonight, but plug it in just for show, Donna. And I just wanted you guys to see what's going on, right? Because why not, right? Okay, so see, the light works, and it's going to nail, we're going to put 4 plants there, and I know most of you guys that know about growing this shit, you guys said, not to put more than 2 in there. Well, we're going to start it off with 4, but once they start to get bigger, we'll move 2, and we'll figure something out, But for now, we're going to put 4 in there. And we got this little temperature thing. I know it's supposed to be, higher than, what's supposed to be, 20 in here?
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's close, but I think, yeah. we usually leave that door shut because this is just an extra room. Nobody uses it. Donna has stuff packed for when we move, and there's some stuff that you guys that fuck, those of you that follow us, that send us letters and different things, we post everything up there, and that's our... We'll talk about that another time. We don't got time today. But anyway, you don't have to leave that plugged in tonight, Donna. We'll plug it in tomorrow. We're gonna we'll leave it off for tonight, and we'll turn it on in the morning. We'll do the how many hours a day? I forget. You guys know what I'm talking about. Hey, we'll leave it on for however many. Oh, there's Charlie Labradoodle limping off. Yeah. Anyway, we'll leave it on for however many hours we're supposed to leave it on, right? And then we're gonna we'll shut it off at night. And the reason for that is because the first time we tried to grow the seeds, right? We didn't use the light at all. We just left them in the dark, and that might have been some of the problem too. I don't know. Anyway, those of you that are good at this shit, you know what I'm talking about. Leave a comment down below if you have any fucking recommendations. But we didn't add that fucking what's it called?
That's stuff that to help the fertilizer, weed fertilizer, whatever it's called.
Yeah, because Donna said that might have been part of the problem to why it got moldy. So like when we transfer, when they start to get bigger, and we transfer them from this shit to like a bigger pot, then we'll use that fertilizer shit. But for now, it's probably best for us to just go with what we got right now, because like we don't want the mold problem again. Or what were those bugs called that we had that one time that came from?
What are they called? Gnats?
Gnats, yeah. We had gnats one time. When we transferred the fucking cocksuckers from outside to inside, we ended up with a real problem. We had to like... Yeah. Pass that over.
What?
That bottle.
I was drinking this for a while.
If you guys didn't notice, Hotshot's been drinking a Coors Light. Anyways. Video's long enough. We'll be back in tomorrow with some more shit. Today's been kind of a crappy... I don't know. It's okay but shitty. It's a shitty okay day. I'm going to get in my road toke. Donna's going to get in some final words.
Stay happy and stay safe. Be kind. Enjoy your Saturday or what's left of Saturday, because I don't know how long this is going to take to upload and do that kind of stuff. And but have a good day, evening.
Yeah. By the time you guys watch this, that UFC fight will probably be over.
Yeah. And
but you can watch... you can watch the rerun tomorrow. The replay, whatever you want to call it.
And that's it. I don't have nothing else. I'm done.
That's it. She don't have nothing else. She's done. I'm taking my glare protector to wipe my mouth. If you guys are seeing a glare right now, I don't give a fuck. That's your problem. Hey, that sounds like a them problem, eh, Donna?
Yeah, that's a you problem.
That's a you problem. If you're seeing a glare right now, that's a you problem. Anyway, Cigrit. Oh, for fuck's sake, there goes my fucking shades. Cigrit holder, everybody.
We are oot.
We're oot. Come and sit on my knee, old lady.
My ribs.
Come and sit on my knee.
Okay, you should have stopped at come sit on my knee.
Come sit on my knee.
And no, it's too late now because you already said old lady.
You're an old lady. Oh, I forgot to mention the old lady bought hair dye because she's worried that she's an old lady.
That is not why, and maybe I will...
Sometime this week, the old lady will explain why she feels like she's an old lady and had to dye her hair, because she's gonna dye her hair tonight. She's having old lady issues. Is that what it is?
No.
Oh fuck! Hang on. You guys got to see that.
What?
The anger. I can see steam coming off you. Why are you so mad?
I'm not mad.
Old lady.